am AxelMC131 and welcome back to Starsector. It has been about a week or so since the last video released of anything actually, and that is because the long anticipated Starsector 0.8 update came out. If you've got this in high definition or whatever it is, you will see that it says 0.8 up at the top right hand corner of the screen there. The 0.8 update, which had been, sort of looked forward to by pretty much the entire community for quite some time, like several months. It's actually been a year at least since the last update. I mean, I only came back into playing Starsector last year, but it came out pretty much this time last week, at the time of recording, which is Friday evening. And introduced a whole bunch of new mechanics, lots of which we'll look forward to, lots of which completely changed the way that we play the game. And I'm going to be trying to, just briefly run over them, but we're going to continue with the missions. Most of the missions, in terms of the gameplay themselves, haven't really changed. Some of the orders have been reconfigured. The big changes are carrier mechanics, and in fact for the missions that's it. Like the campaign, we now have procedurally generated system, we have salvaging and ship recovery, but in the single missions the only really important change is other than the carrier changes, and in the previous version you could have a carrier and then fighter wings. Now fighter wings are dedicated to their carrier, so they're actually attached. Also the Ventures actually had a touch up. It's actually way prettier than it used to be. This is the mission we played, not last time, the time before. But things like the Condor now, you can have a bunch of different fighters, and a bunch of these are new. There are a lot of new fighters, not all of which are, unspoilers, and some of them are quite expensive. But also we've got a couple of new weapons, and some loadouts have been changed, and also a lot of the skills been changed. But again, that's campaign stuff, so... We are up to the Wolf Pack, and I'm going to just carry on from where we are. I think after this, I may go back and play these ones back again, but they're not that different. All that's changed is, for example, instead of having a carrier and some bomber wings, we now have 3 carriers, 2 of which have bombers, and 1 of which has interceptors. And other than that, it's pretty much the same mission. But we're going to go into Wolfpack, which actually changed probably the most dramatically. It used to be you flew a Medusa and you had a pack of wolves, and I think a Gemini. Now we have an Aurora instead, which has a fancy new ship system, which I quite like. 3 wolves, which have been balanced. Remember in the last video I complained that the strike wolves were horribly overbalanced. They had more OP than they could actually carry. Now they've been rebalanced. And then we have a Tempest with a toned-down version of the old Terminator drone, and a Strike Heron, which is the fast carrier. And the Heron's actually a really cool carrier because it is a fast carrier. It's a cruiser, but I think it's actually the fastest cruiser in the game if you ignore ship systems, because the Falcon and the Eagle are both fast carriers, fast cruisers, but they're technically slower than this, but they have the maneuvering jet system, which gives them a boost. Anyway. So this has some torpedo bombers and some heavy fighters, but we are going to be commanding this Aurora, and this is not one of the default loadouts. The default loadout I find very weird because it doesn't have any point defense in the rear, but this is a loadout that I want to try. Once again, I'm going with the idea of trying different loadouts. I have played this mission previously, and got, there you go, 69%. But this is the one where basically we're going to be trying to catch stuff, but I'm going to try out this loadout. I'll briefly explain my thinking behind it, but first we're going to do our usual little run-through. If you don't want to listen to me talking, just talking and reading through this, then feel free to skip. But here we go. The Wolf Pack. Commander Kane Gleese was a taciturn man, never much good at talking to the right admiral at the right party to facilitate his climb up the career ladder. He did manage to catch the eye of the rear admiral in charge of the subsector's logistics, however it was only as a convenient body to fill a dull, unprestigious assignment. Dull, that is, until the second AI war shattered the young peace. The Tritachyon Megacorporation is a polity unto itself, with influence and military might rivaling any of the great factions of the sector. Defeated in the now first AI war, the Megacorp appeared to accept the technological inspection terms imposed by the treaty, which, incidentally, won the hegemony much support from its significant minority of Luddic faithful. Perfectly routine negotiations regarding perfectly mundane details of the regular inspections broke down as rapidly as if planned by the ruthless CEO Artemisia Sun. Threats were delivered alongside ultimatum. Crisis erupted into war as Tritachyon called the hegemony. I can't say it in lieu of another sentence. As the Tritachyon called the hegemony's final bluff. Commander Gleese's convoy ships prime volatiles from the Raisvelge mines in the Valhalla system to feed the Hungary industrial core world of Chickamoztok. The convoy is lightly defended as the hegemony navy scrambles to transfer escort flotillas from quiet hinterland tariff patrols to the sudden eruption of the Tritachyon front. Unfortunately, as history later revealed, hegemony communications had been compromised from the start. Tritachyon was the primary manufacturer of hyperwave communication hardware in the sector and had left hidden back doors in all systems. The young censor officer's voice crackled at the sudden appearance of enemy contacts. One, two, an entire pack of raiders, burning hard with high-energy engines suggestive of the cream of Tritachyon-supplied advanced weaponry. The enemy had known exactly where to lie in wait with powered-down systems. The situation thus dealt, all that matters is what is made of it. Commander Gleese, projecting calm to his green officers and crew, ordered battle stations. You captain the lead mercenary raider, the Demos. Disable as many of the hegemony ships as you can before they escape, so you and your crew can collect the generous bounties Tritachyon has promised. We are raiders. We have ambushed the convoy, and now our job is to destroy as many of the freighters as we can. It's gonna be a slugfest. Tactical briefing. The hegemony convoy will attempt to flee towards the top of the map. It's because they're escaping. Controlling the nav boys is critical to preventing a quick escape, so we want the speed advantage. I think we already have the speed advantage, if I'm honest, but they get a head start, so we kind of want to catch up to them quicker. Ordering a fleet-wide search and destroy, or ordering the ships to eliminate a target will make them more aggressive. And I think what I'm going to try to be doing with some of the new way the new command setup is, we now, instead of having like the intercept, engage, strike orders, we now have engage and eliminate. Engage basically says attack this target and its escort. Eliminate is specifically attack this target, and it also makes things more aggressive. But anyway, we'll get into them momentarily. First of all, what is my thinking behind this loadout? I'll try and go from top to bottom. Atropos torpedoes are great. They are still good. They have been nerfed since the last version. They have been like, I think their damage has been halved, but they also now only cost 4 ordnance points as opposed to costing 6. We also have a Sabo pod, which is going to give us massive kinetic damage at short range. The Sabos now, instead of firing a single second stage, they have they basically have a shotgun blast, which is kind of sweet, and they also deal EMP damage. So the target is screwed whether they have their shields up or down. It's kind of neat. We've got tactical lasers for support, which are just standard energy beams, and then we've got phase lancers for our sustained damage dealing. So they are burst fire beams that do crazy damage at relatively short range, there's 600 range. And then point defense is all in the rear. And I've also got expanded missile racks, which now increases missile weapons by 100%, so we've got double the amount of ammo. Integrated targeting unit increases range, and unstable injector just makes us faster. It also now decreases weapon range. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. I don't know if this is which one's cumulative like first. If it's like, I don't know. I can't remember how the maths works exactly. But either way, my weapon range is increased overall. There's a fly keeps landing on my screen. Go away. Anyway, fire support. Whatever. I don't even know what this is. Then we've got our 3 strike frigates, a Tempest, which now has the drone built in, and the strike carrier. So, let us play the Wolfpack. Play! And we will deploy all, and this is the enemy, and they are escaping, and they've got 2 enforcers. I think, yeah, 2 lashes, 2 hounds, 2 condors, which are both support carriers, and they have lots of talons. Talons now have missile launchers, which is annoying. They've also got 4 buffaloes and 2 tarsuses. Tarsi? I don't know. Anyway, let's give some orders. Someone capture that. And I think I'm going to I'll start with eliminate orders on each of the Tarsus, because they're quicker. There we go. And then we'll just leave everything else to do whatever they want. Well, someone can probably capture that as well. Someone capture that. Yeah, they'll do. Okay. Oh yes, I also have combat chatter installed. I forgot to mention that. I was going to mention that. I'm currently running one mod. I have been playing with some other ones, but I'm currently running one mod installed, and that is combat chatter. It's a quality of life utility mod that basically makes your ships say humorous, but and immersive, but also highly useful things in the chat, and also like above their the ship themselves. So they will actually like at the beginning of the battle there, they'll say funny things. They will also yell in anguish when they are about to die. So it's quite useful if you've got a ship over there that's about to die but you don't know, because you can quickly pause, see what's up with it, and then see if it's in a situation where you can help it out in any way. But let's get into the battle. Here we go. Now the Aurora, I did say, has a new ship system. It used to have the high energy focus system. There we go, braking to attack. It used to have the high energy focus system, which basically made it deal more energy damage for a short time. It now has a thing called plasma jets, which is a pretty big speed and acceleration boost. It's kind of nice. Right, you are my target. I'm also quite laggy at the moment. This is annoying. Right, let's let their fighters do their thing. They're glowing because of the Heron's targeting feed. It makes them more powerful. Let's just get some of those out and try and get a little bit closer here. I don't need to put the speed boost on because the Tarsus is slow. And we'll see if we can get some. There we go. Torpedoes away. Start with 2. I'm just going to let these Talons keep flying over us. There we go. See if we can get the Phase Lancers in the mix here. There we go. 1. Come on. Let's just launch one more torpedo there. That'll do. Okay. 1 freighter down. And we will actually change target. Now the Buffaloes are relatively faster. I want to see if we can get... Let's see if we can just get eliminate, eliminate. There we go. Let's do a quick vent. See if we can get rid of one of these carriers, maybe. Let's give him a little... Plasma jets! Speed boost! I quite like the plasma jets. It's different to maneuvering jets in that its primary boost is speed rather than agility. Oops. That was the wrong missile type. Nevertheless, we've got plenty of missiles. There we go, have some sabos. Bye-bye. And I managed to flame out there. I think, didn't actually see what that was. I was looking the wrong way. I'm good at doing that. Anyway, I think our situation's okay at the moment. The problem is that we need to move, because those Buffaloes are actually quite fast. Fortunately, we've got a Hound up there who is moving into attack. Interesting. Everyone's distracted by this Condor here. Alright, let's see if we can just get some more orders out here. I'm going to go for that guy if I can. I'll leave the Tempest there to capture this point. Okay, engines are online. Boost. It's a big speed boost too. It's 125 top speed, which I kind of like. Okay, where'd that Buffalo go? He's somewhere over here. He's just off my radar at the moment. Flip back to Sabos. There we go. The Wolf has taken hull damage. Free Evenness. Which is that? Not that one, interestingly enough. Oh, it's that one. Okay, well, they're just being attacked by the Condor, I think. You are trying to tackle with a... Oh, that's a Buffalo. I thought that was one of the enforcers. Okay, there's my target. Let's go. It's also got a fairly short cooldown, this ability, which I love. It's a much better use of the Aurora. People... I've been talking to people on the forums. The people didn't seem to like the Aurora before. People were like, oh, the Apogee is definitively better as a cruiser. Oh, there goes another Buffalo. I don't know. I always like the Aurora. I think I have a soft spot for it because it was the first cruiser I ever encountered. Let's get some shields down here. Oh, bye-bye. Come on. Phase Lancers into the mix, and I don't think I even need torpedoes here. Nope. Bye-bye. Yeah, Buffalo is made of paper. Compared to the Tarsus. The Tarsus is actually like an armored freighter. It's much tougher. Ooh, we're going to have to see if we can catch these guys before they escape. But the Buffalo is like a civilian freighter. Is definitely a civilian freighter. It is not designed for combat. Even the Buffalo A. Where's our fighter screen? Oh, who just got killed? You. Wow, what are you doing over there? I think he got swarmed by fighters. Damn. Well, that's one of them. One ship down. Quick. I'm trying to ignore all the others. What did you say? Get your head out. Get your head out of what? Get your head out of the ground? I can't read it from there. You need help. Alright, fine. We'll give you some help. Shields up. Oh, nice. 2 torpedoes away. Phase Lancers away. Let's just sit in your face for a bit. Have another one. Okay, I need to get out of here. Oh no, the other buffalo's retreated. Damn it. Alright, engage the Tarsus. Yeah, we've still got an eliminate order on the Tarsus though, which is good. You go there. I don't know if you can get there fast enough, but it'll probably be a good idea. Oh man, this wolf. Come on. These guys, it's probably my fault for giving them an eliminate order. They're being a little too aggressive. Right, as for you. More Sabos. More Atropos. That was probably overkill, but I've still got 2 left. Oh, and he actually got destroyed in that one. Come on, I need a little bit of strafe, and we'll just shunt this out of the way. It'll do. And Sabos. Last of the Sabos. Nice. And he should be fairly easy to kill now. Come on. There we go. Phase Lancers are in the mix. I am out of torpedoes, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Completely out of ordnance. That's alright. Whee! Yay. Now, who's still here? Are there people still here? I think there are not. There we go. So we lost 1 ship. They managed to retreat 2 of the freighters. And the Dran, the Lashes, and the Hounds. Oh, a good number of enemy ships escape. Ah. I scored 0%. Significant setback. Yeah, I didn't do so well there. I think I left my frigates without enough orders. Oh well, I think we might try that one again. I don't think that this is necessarily a great loadout. It's kind of too slow. I think it needs more alpha damage, which I think the default loadout has. What is the default? Isn't it the balance loadout? Yeah. It's got like nothing facing backwards, like all these empty slots are empty, but we've got a heavy blaster, 2 heavy blasters, 1 on turret, and an ion pulsar, ion cannons, and then antimatter blasters for up close in your face, you know. So maybe I need to change this. It's for some reason it's got the antimatter blasters and the ion cannons in the same weapon group though. Oh well, we'll get to this in the next episode, I think. I think that's enough for now. So that has been our first attempt at the Wolfpack, and we scored a measly 0%. Well, you know what? We'll try again next time. But that is it for me from me for now. For me from now? What? Oh, I'm a time traveler. That's it. That's it from me for now. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you like, then please leave a like, and if you want to see more, then subscribe and stay tuned. And now that I've kind of gotten over the initial Starsector 0.8, you know, panic of trying to learn the new mechanics and get into the swing of the game, I'll be making some more videos now, and probably both for Starsector and Minecraft and whatever else I'm playing. Ugh. Anyway, that is it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Axel MC131, and I need to go and have a nap. I'll see you next time.